My brother's wife called my kid adopted. We were all sitting at Thanksgiving dinner when she said it. My daughter Piper was 7, been with me for about a year and a half after I got her from the system. She was telling everyone about her school play where she got to be a tree, super excited about the costume I made her. My brother's wife Ashley just looked at her and said, "Well, at least your adopted mom cares enough to make you things." The whole table went silent. My mom dropped her fork. My brother Scott just stared at his plate like he was hoping the floor would swallow him up. Piper didn't even understand what Ashley meant at first. She just kept smiling, waiting for someone to respond to her tree story. I put my hand on Piper's shoulder and said we needed to go to the bathroom. Once we were in the hallway, she asked me what adopted meant in that way Ashley said it. I told her we'd talk about it at home. She nodded, but I could see her face changing, like she was starting to figure out it wasn't good. When we came back, I told Ashley we were leaving. She rolled her eyes and said she was just being honest, that Piper should know the truth about where she comes from. I grabbed our coats from the closet. My mom tried to get me to stay, said Ashley didn't mean it like that, but Ashley absolutely meant it like that. She'd been making little comments for months about how I adopted instead of having my own kids, like adoption was some kind of backup plan for people who couldn't do it the real way. Scott finally spoke up and told Ashley to apologize. She refused, said she shouldn't have to walk on eggshells in her own family. I reminded her it wasn't her family, it was mine, and she married into it 3 years ago. She called me sensitive. I took Piper's hand and we left. The drive home was quiet. Piper asked if being adopted meant I didn't really want her. I had to pull over because I started crying. I told her I picked her specifically, that I went through months of training and paperwork and home visits because I wanted her to be my daughter. She seemed okay with that, but I could tell the seed was planted. Ashley made my kid question if she belonged. I didn't talk to Scott for 2 weeks. He finally called and said Ashley felt bad, but she wasn't going to apologize because she didn't think she said anything wrong. I told him if his wife couldn't apologize for hurting a 7-year-old kid, then we had nothing to talk about. He got defensive, said I was being dramatic, that Piper needed to have thicker skin. I hung up on him. My mom kept trying to fix it. She'd call and ask if we could all just move past it, have Christmas together like normal. I said no. She invited us to Christmas anyway and said Ashley would be there. I told her we'd be doing our own thing. She cried and said I was tearing the family apart over one comment. I reminded her that one comment made my daughter cry herself to sleep for 3 nights straight, asking if I was going to give her back. Christmas came and I took Piper to see lights at the zoo instead. We got hot chocolate and looked at the polar bears. She held my hand the whole time and told me she was glad I was her mom. I didn't bring up Ashley or Scott or any of it. We just had a good day. Scott sent me a text in January saying Ashley was pregnant and they wanted to tell everyone at a family dinner. He said it would mean a lot if I came. I didn't respond. My mom called the next day and begged me to come, said this was a big moment and the family should be together. I asked if Ashley had apologized yet. She said no, but that I should be the bigger person. I said the bigger person was the adult who didn't insult children at dinner tables. I didn't go.